Sometimes a line on holiday is needed, don't you think? Let's get into day 2 of my 9 days in South Korea. Since I got in at midnight on my first day, I had a lie-in but made it just in time for breakfast. I then headed out and walked to my first stop, which was Tartine, for some tea, and then continued on to Bukchon Hanok village. It's important to note that the village is a residential area, so it's only open to tourists from 10 till 5 p.m. Monday to Saturday, but double check as visiting times can change and you want to avoid a fine. Visit early if you want to take pics with less people. I got lured into wireless to look around so I could get some tteokbokki and a free face mask. While looking around, I was impressed with the foundation shades that Tintin's had, and I did get my free face mask. I then jumped into a taxi and headed to the National Contemporary History Museum because it's right by Gwanghwamun Square and Gyeongbokgung Palace, and they said it's a great place for rooftop pics, only for me to get there and the rooftop was closed. I still explored the museum, which was incredibly interesting. I love a museum and it's worth visiting to learn about Korean history, and they did have a viewing deck even if the rooftop was closed, which did have a decent view, as you can see. Since I was right by Gwanghwamun Square, I decided to visit the King Sejong statue and stumbled across the Seoul Spring Festival and the K-Food Festival, where I had a kimchi flavored kebab stick. This thing was delicious. If you're in the area, then you should definitely visit Gyeongbokgung, the palace. I didn't, as I had a Hanok photo shoot at the palace later on that week. I then checked out the Hanok Hotel and into Hotel Margeurite, which is a boutique hotel in Myeongdong. I stayed in a single room for a night, and honestly, the price and location was great, and I will do a separate video on this. I had a little nap, then headed out for dinner. I went to Hongojib, which is a Korean barbecue spot where you have your own grill, so it was perfect as I was solo. I also saw a friend eating here, so you can do that too. I enjoyed the food here, and then I met up with a friend after for drinks. I have no content of this, but it was a good time. And that is the end of day 2. If you're interested in seeing my 9 days solo in South Korea travel guide, you can check it out on serotonin.com.